Okay, so now we're going to talk about something called intercepts. And before we get really into it, let's discuss what intercepts are. Intercepts are where a line, be it diagonal, vertical, or horizontal, where that line intersects, crosses, touches either the x-axis, the y-axis, or sometimes both, depending on the kind of line it is. Horizontal lines and vertical lines only have either the x-intercept or the y-intercept. They don't have both. Diagonal lines are special because they do have both. And you can tell that they have both because when we were identifying diagonal lines, it had two letters in it. One of them was an X, one of them was a Y. So when you have a horizontal line or a vertical line, it only had an X or it only had a Y. Well, if that's true, if it only has one variable, one letter, then it can only have one intercept, okay? So either it has an x-intercept because that's where it touches the x-axis, it has a y-intercept because that's where it touches the y-axis, or diagonal lines are going to have both, which means they're going to cross over both the x and the y-axis every time, okay? If you look at the bottom of the screen on that slide, I do have a diagonal line drawn for you with some points on it. And when we identify our x-intercept and our y-intercept in just a minute, when it touches the x-axis, it's going to have a number, comma, 0. And that 0 means it didn't go up or down to make that point on the x-axis. It's literally on the x-axis. So it's a number, comma, 0. On the opposite of that, you have the y-intercept. The y-intercept is always going to be 0 first and then the number. It's 0 first because you don't move left or right. You just move up or down on the y-axis to put your point of intersection. So we're going to go to the board and I'm going to recreate this graph so that we can identify where the x-intercept is and where the y-intercept is. Okay? So follow me to the board.